in the top 5. Which side can step up and deliver on this big stage? This is Austin, Texas, and Darrell K. Royal Stadium, home of the Texas Longhorns. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on last season's national champions, the Texas Longhorns. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Longhorns will kick this away to get us going here. They'll return it from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. This is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Yeah, you love to see a test early in the year for the players and the coaches because you find out all that work you put in the summer. You think you got a good football team, and now you get a chance to go up against one of the top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. A deep shot to the left side. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, this defense has got to be aware that this quarterback and this offensive coordinator, they're not afraid to take shots. Here we see it early in this game, throwing the ball downfield. Defense has got to be aware. Keep those safeties back. Keep your eyes up. Try to keep a lid on this offense and look for some turnover opportunities.
Here we go. First 3rd down of the game. Good pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Moves the ball out across the 30. And that's good for a first down.
A nice little simple touch pass here by the quarterback, getting the ball out to the receiver who's in motion. Look, that doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. And no offense is ever going to say no to moving the chains.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. What I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. There's the snap. They'll set up the throw. He's looking to scramble. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. I'd rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He fires downfield. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Breaks a tackle in the clear now. Tremendous toughness here. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Sloppy conditions with this rain. A lot of times I feel like if you got a quarterback that can handle the ball, it can help you out. But here you can see the ball just gets away from him, goes up into the air, the defense sees it, comes up with an early interception.
The offense gets a chance to start with a short field. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. First play looking to throw it. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
Great execution here by this offense against zone coverage with a curl route. Hit that last step in your drop. You see where you want to go with it. Put it right on his shoulder for a first down.
Looking to throw it on first down. Fires it to the wideout. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
You know, the game often comes down to a play or two, and the offense just missed a huge opportunity for a big play. Going to have to make some adjustments there and maybe go back to that play and see if they can come up with a big opportunity.
Looking to pass here on second down. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
What a really nice job by this defense. Not only do they pressure the quarterback and get after him, but I don't think they tipped their hand with their coverage. They actually waited to the last possible second to bracket this receiver, and it almost paid off for an interception.
Fires it to the wideout. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on third down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
And the coach elects to send out the field goal unit. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
NC State.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. Oh, and he knocks it right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. They get him down, but a big gainer to the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Short connection to the tight end here. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
NC State now operating in the red zone. The running back here on a direct snap. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Coming up the first snap in the red zone on this drive. The back's got it. Nothing doing on that play. The big D tackle there for the stop. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first half, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
He missed it. Off target that time. Missed chance to tie this game. Still down by 3. Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pass caught. Tackle made after a solid gain. They spot the ball for 31.
Well, it's hard to be in man coverage when the quarterback has this kind of time to be able to navigate and find the open man. He finds his receiver pulling away from that defender, makes a nice throw and a 1st down.
So Texas has the lead, Kirk, as we break here for the quarter. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's a bullet, but incomplete.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Incompletion sets up a second down. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Solid gain, moves the ball to the 37.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. Defense is coming after him. The receiver grabs it. And he's brought down just short of the marker on that play. Good job by the defense to prevent the first down. The Longhorns will line up to punt it away. He's on to boot it away now. And a low line drive, ugly punt. And the punt will bounce out of bounds up around the 45-yard line. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last drive was demoralizing. They stalled and then missed a field goal. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Tackle is finally made, but the gain is all the way to the 24.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety. And he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this. Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover. Does a good job of being physical and making that play.
On the run here, lets it go. Complete with the running back, but can he get there?
Obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will tie the game here. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And he'll be tackled after a solid effort on that return. So the first play of the drive coming up here, under 3 minutes to play before half. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quick throw, catch made on the outback. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Of all the receivers to lose track of, it's this guy, one of the best receivers in the entire country. Lucky that wasn't a score.
We'll take a quick pause before the half as we reach the 2-minute timeout. First down at 10. They're going to run it here. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
He's looking deep down the middle. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, it's an incompletion here, and I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. They're going to throw for it on third and short. The pass rush gets home.
Boy, 3rd and 1, and they decide to throw the football. The defense was not surprised at all. They catch a break, come up with a sack.
They'll kick it away here. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And to begin the drive here, set up at the 30. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Here's a screen pass to the running back.
Boy, just a great job here by this defense, sniffing out the screen. They were not fooled at all. He caught that ball, he had nowhere to go, and it's a loss of yardage.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. Looking to throw here. Quick throw to his receiver. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
That is high awareness for that receiver to know where the sticks were and adjust the route accordingly.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Using his legs here. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy.
Hey, if you're not going to account for a quarterback, he's going to be smart enough to take off when the opportunity is there.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs. So it's a 1st down here. The clock is stopped temporarily, but they'll get to the line quickly. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands. Wideout's now clustered. And throwing again on 2nd and 10. Moves out of the pocket. On the move, looking deep down the right side. Makes the grab and keeps the foot in bounds. That's going to be enough for a 1st down. Great play.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Looking for 6. And it's incomplete, targeting a man right near the goal line. So on 2nd down, they'll try out the field goal unit, trying to get 3 before halftime. Field goal is good.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Now he safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. Okay, the Texas offense comes back out on the field. They were sluggish in the 1st half, almost completely shut down. Let's see if they can find a spark now coming out of the break. First play of the 2nd half is a handoff.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
Boy, when you get a one-on-one opportunity, you got to cash in on it. And this Texas receiver makes a great play to be able to come up with a big gain. This defense cannot just load up on the run game and the quarterback and leave these receivers one-on-one.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Off the play fake on first down. Quick dart to the right. And it's hauled in. Catch made way downfield. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Well, that's got to be a breakdown in coverage or a missed assignment. There's no way that a receiver should be that wide open.
Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Looking for a receiver. Close to the tight end. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's second down.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Incomplete. Second down coming up. Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. Looking for the wideout. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Well, this offense continues to struggle to find any kind of rhythm at all. May want to try to run the football to hopefully set up some play action, but right now, it has been a rough game.
The offense was moving well, but two incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. You make the tackle, but the offense now set up for the first down at the 21.
Well, this is why this guy's one of the top wide receivers in college football. It's third down. The defense knows you're probably going to go to him, and they still can't stop him from coming down with a big play.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Longhorns are in the red zone.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly. Razor.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking to scramble. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Defense does a great job of taking everything away downfield. This quarterback wanted to take a shot, but nothing is there. The only problem is they didn't account for him taking off and running, so he picks up the first down.
Longhorns with 1st and 10 here. Jump on top here in the second half. But they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and reach the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. Extra point makes the lead 4. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fields it just outside the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. On the run, he'll let it go. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
He'll hand it off.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So let's see what they like here on third and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Out of the gun now on third down. Going to try to use his legs here. Breaking free at the 35. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
First down. Looking to throw the football. It's a quick grab. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. And here's the handoff. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage. Not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
On the move now. He breaks free. Defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.